Hi, I'm Daniel Jones, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about the Kopicki Slavery Reparations Plan and my thoughts on that. I think it's a great idea. His plan is to allocate $1 trillion towards slavery reparations, helping African Americans or dependents of slaves with help with the money would be used for help with starting a business, cars, houses. Towards that, we would put together a panel of people that would allocate where that money would go and how much each person would get for per family or per person, however that works out. There's some details to be worked out on that, but I think it's a great platform to run with. And one of the other things he would like to do is see not just African Americans go to college, but he also wanted to do a debt forgiveness for all students. And I think that's a great thing also, because that is a great investment. I don't understand how we can want our children to go through school from K to 12 and make it mandatory. However, college is not paid for. So in order to get a great degree, they have to take out student loans. So Kopicki wants to eliminate those student loans, student loan forgiveness. And I personally feel, as a father of 8, that college should be paid for as long as they're willing to work for it, do their part to keep their grades up. I think it's a great idea. And just as I think this slavery reparations is a great idea. I'm sure there's many that would disagree with me, and that's okay. That's the right we still have at this time in America. Though there are many that are trying to take away our rights. Freedom of speech, Second Amendment. Let's just tear apart the Constitution. Those are things that some people want to do. Kopicki Sorensen are strong on the Second Amendment. And I am a firm believer in that also. That we need to protect the Constitution, that we need to uphold the Constitution, and we need to give the power of government back to the people so that we are not making decisions like pay raises in Congress without giving a report from the people to say that it's okay to get that pay raise. We have students that cannot go to school. We have in California and many other places in our public schools teachers buying supplies for their students, which should not be. And yet we got Congress and Senate getting huge pay raises. That shouldn't be. And in my opinion, those pay raises should be reversed for a moment of time and maybe given back to them, and that would be the probably legal thing to do, so that we can work on things like reducing our national debt instead of raising it. We need to invest in the future leaders, because I, like Dionne Warwick, believe that children are our future. And we need to take time to invest in them. We need to take time to invest in this nation to make it greater than it's ever been before. We don't need to make America great again, because America has never ceased to be great. However, America is heading in the wrong direction. And we are not as great a nation as we used to be. And I believe that together we can make this nation greater than it's ever been, by pulling together in unity, taking power from the government, and giving control back to the people. Our forefathers said that the government is supposed to be for the people, by the people, and of the people. But we find that it is of the special interest, those with money, those are the ones that influence politics, and that should not be. We elect leaders for a purpose, as servants to represent us, not as the leader. And that's one thing they need to understand. Though they're in a leadership position, they actually work for the people. We, the people of the United States of America, united as one. That's where we need to be. Though we may have differences in opinion, we are a united nation, and we should act that way. We have way too much overspending. We have spent money on stuff that's stupid, and yet we have kids, an education system, period, that is falling behind compared to other countries. And we need to change those things. So join me in supporting Kyle Kinley Kapicki and Nathan Revo Sorensen for President of the United States, independent, in 2016. Join me in protecting the Constitution. Join me in saying no to politics as usual and saying yes to something new and yet old. I believe that this nation needs to go back to where it was founded, on the principles of the Bible. And if you don't believe in the Bible, at least you should believe in principles, in integrity, in character. And we need to get back to those things. And that's lacking in the United States. And I believe together we can do that. So I thank you for your time. And I hope that I would get your vote and your backing to get not only elect Kopicki and Sorensen in 2016, but help them to get on ballots around this nation. Thank you.
You all done? I was keeping people out, keeping me in Boise out